Well, hello there. How are you? Welcome to my channel. That's what we say now, right? One of my favorite things to do is day drink. Rosé, dry rosé. It's delicious. It comes from a box. Don't judge. And we have a very special project today. If you grew up in the South, and the South is anything south of Richmond, Virginia, anything north means you're a Yankee, so get over yourself. If you grew up in the South in any way, shape, or form, you have a relationship with Dolly Parton, whether you know it or not. Dolly Parton is kind of the queen of everything, and everybody loves her. She is truly a national treasure. My beloved husband, who I adore, grew up in the South. I grew up in Virginia, so it's sort of the South, but not real South. He grew up real South. So him and country cooking, they go way back. So today's project that I'm going to work on is something I would not normally do because there are different schools of thought when it comes to baking and cooking, and I am definitely in Team Martha. Then there are other people who do Team Southern, which means box cake mixes. I don't really do boxed cake mixes. Not my thing, not my jam. I don't really do it. It slows my roll. But when this became a thing, and I knew that my lovely, sweet, adorable Southern husband would eat this up, I decided to give it a spin. So this is Duncan Hines, Dolly Parton's favorite banana puddin cake. Not pudding, puddin. Puddin. It's puddin cake. So, I've got my ingredients. I've got my wine. We are gonna give this bad boy a shot, and we're gonna see what happens. I really dislike the taste of bananas. And on the box, I don't know if you can see it, they put like chunks of banana on the cake, like on the, ugh. So I'm hoping we're gonna get the banana essence of a Southern style banana pudding cake. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And it might be good, you never know. Keep a good thought, right? All right, let's do this. Okay, so it says preheat the oven to 350. Did it. Drink a big old swig of your wine. Did that too. Spray 2-inch rounds with baking spray. Did it. Blend the cake mix, 1 cup milk, eggs, melted butter, and 3 tablespoons of pudding mix. Pudding mix. Yeah, this looks okay. I mean, it looks like flour and baking soda and everything else, so it should be okay, right? Oh, and that's all. That's it. That's it. You know what? This is a really nice looking batter. There is nothing wrong with this batter. I'm not loving all the oil in the pan. That's kind of gross, but Dolly, sweetheart, it smells real banana-y. But you know what? I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all. Oh my gosh, this is the part that, like, if you're anal retentive or you have control issues, this is the part that's the problem. Okay, so for the filling, we're doing the filling now. We're gonna do the remaining pudding mix. We're gonna put it into a small bowl, which I already did. And then we're gonna do a cup of cold milk. 1 cup of cold milk. whisking. Oh, I should have whisked. Oh, I'm whisking now. I'm whisking. So we're going to whisk the cold milk, and then we're going to let it stand for about a minute until it's very thick. I like things thick. Thick is a good thing. Yep. I like thick cakes. I like thick ice cream. I like thick men. I like thick thighs. I like things thick. So we're going to let this stand for about a minute and see what happens. You know, you can always tell you're old when you bend over and you make a noise. So yeah, it's I probably should rotate them, but yeah, it's turning out, they look like a nice cake. It looks okay. Okay, so they baked for 28 minutes and the edges are a little brown, but you know, sometimes when you're baking, you have to make, oh, perfection. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. You should always turn out your baking onto a wire rack and let it cool. And I'm probably going to do the flattest side up. So if it gets a little squished from the cooling rack, I don't really care. So making any kind of meringue, any kind of whipped anything is my nemesis. But we're gonna give this a shot and we're gonna hope for the best. 3 minutes. I'm not that dying. 3 minutes. Okay, so we did the pudding filling, the pudding filling. We have got the buttercream and meringue frosting. I've never done anything like this in my life where I made a meringue frosting with a big old glop of flavored buttercream. Doesn't taste bad, but we're gonna see. It's all good. I'm excited. The cakes have cooled, so now we're going to assemble everything. We're gonna do this so that I can not mess up my cake stand, you know. Okay. I need a bigger workspace. Okay. I swear, if this falls apart, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay. All right. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad. Now we need the pudding filling. I feel like this should have been a little firmer than it is right now. But you know, it's okay. To prove to you I'm a competent baker, I have an offset spatula. And I'm not afraid to use it. This makes everything so much easier. Dolly Parton. This is my cake of many colors. Now, we are going to flip. I still think the flat part should be on the top. So we're going to put that on like that. Guys, this is not a bad looking cake so far. However, the biggest obstacle we have is I'm terrible at frosting things. First, I have another offset spatula. We are going to, this is just, it's too runny. It's too runny. It's not going to stick to the sides of the cake at all. Yep. It looks nice. I can't be too mad at it. I'm glad I put that parchment paper down because messy. Okay, so this is the result of trying to pull parchment paper out from under the cake so that you don't have a messy cake stand. And the entire thing completely disintegrated from parchment paper. Yeah, so it's gonna get a big old F on presentation, right? Daisy says, I don't like it, do you? Oh my gosh. Wow. Yep. Yep. Box cakes should normally be a little simpler than this. We had a catastrophic presentation failure, but from lemons, you make lemonade. So I deconstructed it, and it's a deconstructed banana puddin cake. So now we're gonna do the taste test. Here we go. Ugh. I've had cakes like this in my life. If you've ever grown up in the South, you've had this cake. I actually think that the frosting has a really nice vanilla flavor. When you get into the banana, not so much, but it's not overpowering. And that's a good thing. Okay. All right, I get it. I get the flavor profile. So yeah. Would I do this again? If Bruce wanted me to, I would. I'm a chocolate boy, and he's not a big fan of chocolate. So, well done, Dolly. Well done. Well done. Just, don't be thinking you're going to serve this at Dollywood instead of the cinnamon bread, which is amazing. But this is not too shabby. I will always, always love you. Oh, that's enough of that.